Yeah.
Praise God.
Okay.
But thanks for everything you've been
Right.
doing, man. I've been following. You're doing pretty good with AB. Let God bless you, man. Yeah.
Taking this all the way, bro.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. President.
Yep.
Grammys was last night.
In a circle podcast where hearts unite, sharing our truths, bringing hope to the light. Community strong, we're never alone. Together as one, we've created a home. With laughter and love, we break down the walls. No topics too tough, just heed the call. From mental health woes to justice we seek. Together we rise for the strong and the meek.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Inner Circle podcast. Today is Monday, February 2nd. Man, it's like January felt like a whole year. I thought maybe the year was over already, but God, we survived January and we started February. It's a month of love, and tonight's our entertainment segment. I'm your host, Abe Kumar. I'm here with Taylor May from the great state of Iowa. Taylor May, welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate you.
And my regular co-host, Miss B.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Week.
And happy new month.
I know, right? New week, new month. You're right.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Welcome to all of you. Folks, tonight we're gonna be February is a month of love, so I know Miss B and Taylor May will get into that. And then yesterday was Grammys. So tonight in the entertainment segment, we're gonna get into a lot, we're gonna dive into a lot. So follow on you can subscribe. So follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on X, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, follow us. We are here. There's a growing community. We are doing a lot in the community. We have our first road show on Saturday, which was just a little test, So we'll be doing a lot for sure. We'll be doing a lot. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we'll be doing a lot. But anyways, folks, you can contribute to the conversation tonight by putting a comment in the chat. Calling our number 9525944. But let me start with each of you, right? And then we'll be like, how was your weekend, Miss B first, and then Taylor? How was your weekend, Miss B?
My weekend, and I was just telling somebody about this. I said the weekend had some highlights, but it was just like a break from the stuff that's happening. Like it didn't completely take you away from what's actually happening to show you how serious things are. But there were little moments where I could slide away and then enjoy myself for a little bit, I guess, and come back. Because my friend, fiance, and they have birthdays. One's the 28th of January and one's February 1st, right? 4 days apart. They're 5 years apart in age, 4 days apart in birthdays. And so, and they believe in celebrating the actual day on the day.
Mm-hmm.
And so her birthday was on Wednesday. As Africans, if we have birthdays, we'll wait for the weekend. No, she celebrated the birthday on Wednesday because Wednesday was her birthday. And his was on the 1st, so he celebrated on Sunday. So it was like Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. There were different activities happening in the night. So, it was good to do something different. Saturday, I had so much planned and only made it to one thing, unfortunately, right? I had the community well-being, and then I had Bernice Cooper. She's running for office. Her launch was on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But importantly, I had to visit a friend, and I didn't think it was going to take as long as it did. But, she's battling cancer right now, and it felt good to take time to spend with her on Saturday. And so that's where I was. But that's my weekend.
Okay, well, it was a very eventful weekend. Taylor, how was your weekend?
That was not bad. I mixed steak with some vegetables. Yeah, it tasted very good. It was better than that Outback or whatever that they called it. So You know my
Outback
kitchen when I'm in,
Steakhouse.
yeah, they call me in my kitchen and they call me touch it. You know, chef touch it. That's what I do. I just touch the seasoning. You know, and the food just have no choice but to come up good.
Okay.
I,
Chef,
Yes,
chef,
I
yes.
hold you,
chef.
I might
In
hold you
fact,
to that. Chef
in
touch
fact,
it.
I'm a title holder of when they come to kitchen. Don't play with my season.
Even
Okay.
jollof. Even jollof.
Jollof. Ah, I'm the one that cook food. You see that I make women to suck the meat. You see they are sucking. They went back for another one. They eat again. Came
Man, you're
back.
gonna
Then they
make
realized that
first of all, you're gonna make Miss B visit you in Iowa because when it comes to
no
food,
problem. No
And
problem.
I've never been to Iowa.
I'm the
oh,
one that make girls to suck bone.
You
They
will
don't
make
realize that it's
history.
the man that cooked the food.
You will make
And then
history. You will be the reason why Miss B come to Iowa.
maybe no problem. Maybe see if I fry eggs for you now, you in fact that when you eat my fried eggs, you will not believe it. I'll start with breakfast first for you.
Okay. Inner
okay,
Circle is going on the road in 2026, and
that's
Iowa
good.
will be one of those destinations.
Yep,
But
yep.
yeah, but it was pretty good. I didn't do much. A friend of mine knows somebody that passed away in California, so I went along with him, sat there with the family, even though I didn't know them. They're all Liberians, so I figured out, to take the trip with him, and I did just that. I felt good, and then
Okay,
came back, just listened to music, watch movies, and that's how I spent my weekend. So it was pretty good.
that's
Nice.
great. That's good. That's good to hear. Well, my weekend was very, very eventful. Right. We had a resource, a family resource day wherein they would distributed 150 bags to needy families in the community. I mean, there's a lot of need in the community right now. Minnesota is under attack, as you all know. There's the epicenter of immigration, immigration crackdowns, and people are afraid to come outside. Folks are afraid to leave their homes. But anyway, the community, the way we did it, right? The community actually turned out just grab and go. Before ice maker their mind, you're already out, in out. So that's how
And
it
can
was.
you imagine?
People were literally calling me like, Denise, is it safe for us to go? I'm like, yes. Is ice there? I'm like, I don't think ice is there. We have the ground covered, so it was nice to know people were able to show up and feel safe.
Yeah. I mean, folks
Can
felt
you
safe.
imagine going to pick up food and then ice pick you up from picking up food?
That
Hmm.
part,
Well,
that
I
part.
do.
Our
Maybe
God is
what have we done to this country now? Can you imagine? Ah,
picking up
hmm.
free food, but
Yeah.
you're
Wow.
looking like a criminal.
Yeah, free food. Yeah, bread of ice.
Yeah, I mean, but anyway, the thing about our community, man, is the resiliency, right? There's a resilient community that could not stop it, right? A lot of folks show up, grab their food, and I say, we did it. We didn't want to create any kind of a scene, right? So grab your food and head out to safety wherever your safety is, whether it's at home or wherever. But
Yes,
it
you
was
have to be
nice.
very strategic.
Yeah, it was a nice event. The community actually showed up. Thanks to Discover Church for providing their space. Thanks again to Minnesota Department of Health. Thanks to Asa. I know you guys are doing long COVID stuff, but your girls were great. They were great. They really did their thing. And then thanks
Ran
to
out of gift cards.
oh, okay, you see that, you see. So to tell you that the community show up, right? It's like that was
Right.
an indication. Well, I didn't know. Well, I could have put anyway. We need to add that in the
I
invite.
forgot to say that. Yeah, we were gonna be having $15 gift cards. We ran out of gift cards though, but yeah.
Okay. You see, so the program was good. But that was my weekend in a nutshell. And then Sunday was just a relaxing one for me. But that was my weekend. On Friday we had to sort all of the food, make sure we put it in bags so that folks can come and grab and go and things like that. But it was a great event. As I said, the community show up. And Inner Circle went live for the first time, right? It was our first mini road show. We had technical difficulty trying to get started, but we did it and it was great. Folks love it. Folks from all over the country was calling me, "Oh gosh, you guys were doing this event. That was great." I think, you guys are going to do big thing this year. So what? That's just that's just the beginning and stuff. So that was that, but it was great. I mean, it was great. But so that was my weekend. Well, anyways, with that, and then I know Miss B, you are into this Grammy thing. How did you watch your Grammy last night? Or
I did not, unfortunately.
hmm. Okay. Wow.
The friend's birthday dinner. So we were at Mr. Paul's Supper Club last night
Okay. Okay.
in Edina.
Yeah, but a lot happened at that Grammy though. I mean, I know
Yeah,
it.
but I got caught up. I know a lot. A lot did happen.
Tell me, you're in California. Did you attend the Grammys?
No, no, my money is not long like that. Oh. No, not yet. You want me to enter Grammy when I come back? I'm broke. God forbid. But I
Yeah.
saw. I can guarantee that I saw nipples. I saw nipples on social media.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I think
That's,
like
You
the
know
major
nipples, Abi?
the major awards, the two major awards is Record of the Year
mm-hmm.
and Album of the Year. And
Yeah.
I never processed what the difference was. So the record is the song, the one song. The
Okay.
album is the entire album with the collection of songs. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, how does somebody win
Yeah.
Record of the Year and the same person come and win Album of the Year? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
But no, they're two different
Oh,
categories.
one person collect that.
No. So Kendrick Lamar won Record of the Year
Yeah. For
with
Luther.
SZA
Yeah. For Luther,
for
right?
Luther, yeah.
Yeah, Luther. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
think this win makes him like has the most Grammys of all time, I believe.
And
I
that's
was about to
something.
say that boy has been just collecting Grammy. So
And
Yeah,
that's the thing. And that's the thing. Like he has more Grammys than Jigga. Then I
yeah.
mean, it's like than everyone. I mean, it's like that's crazy, crazy,
it's
crazy,
the work
crazy.
of it's the work of God, my brother. Hmm.
Wow, wow, yeah, that's crazy. But then yeah, man, he's. I mean, probably like he's still young. I think there's more coming his way, right? If he's keep doing his thing, because
Yeah, he
the
has
kids.
27 awards.
He's
He
27.
27. He surpasses Jay-Z by only two, who has 25. Kanye West has 24. Eminem has 15, and then Lauryn Hill, tops the list.
I mean, if
Wow.
Kanye West guys are back together, I know he put on an apology to the Jewish community. He's been doing a lot. Maybe now he's taking his meds. So if he can get his act together, I think
I I'm waiting anxiously for that album. I love Preacher Man. Like I love the single Preacher Man that is out right now, and so I'm looking forward
he
to
already has a single out on the
yeah,
album. That's coming out.
the single out is Preacher Man. And
Mm.
so honestly, he has 500,000 people who's already like
Order.
Order.
pre-ordered,
Wow.
to stream the album. And so, he made the apology, but he didn't need the apology to sell the album. I mean,
No.
despite his
First of all, I think he hurt a lot of people though, Miss B. He needed that apology, right? He did cross a line that he didn't need to cross.
no, I'm not saying like he didn't need the apology, like he should not have done it. The apology was needed. He needed to do the apology because he did a lot of bad stuff. He said stuff, he offended people. Well, when I say you don't need the apology, no matter how much he has said, fortunately for him, he's not lost his
He's a
fans.
billionaire.
Yeah. And
I
as
said
much
we
as
even need money.
to Kanye, he's still making money. He's still a billionaire. I think he's still worth like $2.5 billion.
Yeah,
And
he's a
so
billionaire.
that's why the apology is more acceptable to me, because I'm looking at it. It's not a PR, stunt. It's not, he's not doing it because he feels that it will help him to make more money. I think he was genuinely sick for a while there. And like you said, I think he's taking his medication. And hopefully we'll get back to Gold Digger Kanye and Dropout album Kanye. So
I know.
yeah. But back to the Grammys. Like album of the year was Bad Bunny. So he's the guy who's going to be performing at the Super Bowl.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And it's the first ever, right? Spanish album, all Spanish, right? Because everything, I don't know, like I don't know how many people know Bad Bunny, especially in our community. I don't know how many people have listened to that song, but he's a global superstar, right? He's a global superstar. He's making waves, and it's like it's an all Spanish album. But as you said, Miss B, he won album of the year, and he's from Puerto Rico. He's an American, but Puerto Rico, meaning they speak Spanish and English. It's an American territory, but it's an American. And as I say, but the album is all. I don't know how we're gonna watch the Super Bowl, right? But I guess we have to listen to. I guess I'll be the halftime show. I guess we haven't been into Spanish. We all need to brush up on our Spanish, I guess.
I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know Taylor May? Do you know who Bad Bunny is?
No, I don't know him. Oh. Bad Bunny.
I didn't know of him until they announced that he will be doing the Super Bowl. And I think Abraham, of all people, told me he was the one performing at the Super Bowl. I say that to say, like, I would be on top of things like that, but I just was missed by the fact that, and Bad Bunny. So I'm looking forward to see. I'll be somewhere hot watching the Super Bowl, so I'm
Okay,
looking
that's
forward
good.
to see him perform that night.
Okay. Tell me, are you
Super Bowl
going?
is
I mean,
next.
yeah, the Super Bowl is coming Sunday. Are you going to be somewhere hot watching the Super Bowl? I mean, you ain't got
Yes,
the
I'm
full.
plan. I'm
Okay.
planning on going to the stadium. If even I don't enter the stadium, so I'm planning of going with few friends so that we can attend. Not that $8,000 that they are charging people. I don't go fee enter that money enter stadium. But I cannot pay $8,000 to go inside to watch that thing what they call football. They should be using their leg.
Yeah. And
I
They
then,
are
wonder if
using.
people really enjoys it though from being inside. Like
oh no, it's a. Have you ever been to an NFL game?
I have been to an
You
NFL
have.
game.
It's
I
an
guess
entertainment. It is 100% entertainment, or even to any sports event in America, the NBA. A lot of folks go there, right? If you are not into like, even if you don't understand the sport, but if you are a drinker, you can just download your beer or whatever you like to drink and just
Yeah.
enjoy the entertainment and then enjoy everything. If I think America is one of the best places to attend a sporting event. It's not just what is on the field, right? They make it like a whole spectacle. I mean, probably tell me, I don't know if you attended any sporting event in this country, but
Oh
it's
yes.
a spectacle. It's a
Yes.
real entertainment, Miss B. So I can just imagine the Super Bowl. Okay, I can just imagine the Super Bowl. Like if you go to like I mean we in Minnesota area, if you go to a Vikings game, I've been to a Cowboys game. It's a complete entertainment. A lot of folks go there, don't even be watching the game. Okay, they don't even be watching the game. They just be to the entertainment. Especially if you're one of those loaded folks who have some bread, you sitting in your suite having food and drinks and stuff. It's a complete entertainment. It's fun.
yeah. So Chris Brown, I think Chris Brown has reached his grown man era. As
Okay.
we're talking about people apologizing, I think maybe he might be done with the bad boy rap. And he was heavily nominated at the Grammys this year. His song "It Depends" was in Best R&B Song. It was in Best R&B Performance. It depends. But my girl Kalani, she took it home. She won for
Okay.
"Folded." I don't know if you guys know that song. I love that song, "Folded." She won both Best R&B Performance and Best R&B Song.
Okay. Okay. And Son of the Year. Who won Son of the Year? I'll just let you go through the Grammy. Son of the Year.
So uh, they did Album of the Year and
Record of the Year and then Son of the Year. So I think it
I
was
think that's what Kendrick
Billy
won.
no, Billy Eilish. No, no. So they have Record of the Year, which is what? Luther.
They
And
just like
then
to have categories then. Like,
and then Son of the Year was Wildflower, Billy Eilish.
oh yeah, she did. She did
Yeah.
win. I think they just like to give her awards too.
And then the best new artist. Who? Can you guess?
Olivia something.
Olivia Dean. Yeah, Olivia
Yeah,
Dean.
which I don't even know her.
You
But
don't?
I did realize, no, I discovered the Ordinary song. It's actually by this young kid, 25-year-old named Alex. And I was surprised because the voice sound Alex Warren, he's the one that made the song Ordinary. And I was surprised because it sounded like an older, raspy tune that he has. But he's 25 years old, and I think he's what do you call those people that right now they're on like TikTok or YouTube
Oh,
and
content creator. He's a content creator
yeah,
So,
basically he's like
or influencer. He's an
doing
influencer or content.
voiceover.
Is
He
he an
was doing
influencer
he was
or
like,
or he's
content
a,
creator?
or maybe
he's
he's a streamer.
a streamer. He does voice covers, like he covers music. Like he's a
Okay. Okay.
artist that covers music. And so he built his Teddy Swims is the same way. Teddy Swims was discovered off of YouTube.
Mm, okay.
Yeah. And so Alex Warren's another YouTube basically created star where
Cool.
you're
And,
doing so well in YouTube, you're singing music, you're
and hopefully
growing your fan base, and then you get a record deal.
And hopefully through Inner Circle Podcast, you'll get discovered through YouTube as well.
Yes, we will get Inner Circle Podcast is going to get discovered to you.
In
So
Jesus' name.
go and like and subscribe to us on YouTube, Inner Circle Podcast, folks.
Okay,
Please do.
and then I mean Kendrick Lamar did his thing though, right? He won best rap album. What
Yeah.
is it? We don't have any more rappers, or what? He just be taking everything. And every year he's the best rap. I mean, come on, man. Why are all the rappers? What? Where are all the rappers?
It's kind of funny because at the end of the day, commercial may play the nonsense stuff, but when it comes to the Grammy, they're really listening to the lyrics, the stuff that has meaning. They do nominate the stuff that has meaning. They're listening to
Mhm.
the music behind it, like chords, instrument, all the
Melody.
mixing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say that to say if you out here making ratchet music, it's only for commercial radio. You're gonna get played, I guess. You're still making money, but if you're looking to get a Grammy, you better go to the studios and write some real lyrics and do the real work.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, the Grammy was great, but I mean, there was a when it comes to like I think a couple of Africans were nominated, but only I know like there was some stuff going on social media about Davido and Talia, the best performing song of the year, everyone is I guess expected Davido to win it, and then Talia won it, and things like that. Um, I mean, it's like with you, right? With you, I think that song was popping, right? Because Davido performed that song here last year during Liberal Independence. With you, to me, I have not listened to the song that said, the best performing song that Talia won with. But I have not listened to that song. But man, Davido,
The
I mean that
girl who
Davido,
did Water,
yeah, Water, yeah, from some Africa, yeah, yeah. She won.
she
She
won
won.
over
Huh?
she won over Davido.
Yeah. She did. Yeah. So there was a couple of folks nominated in that category. They call it like let me see here. Best African music performance. Best
See, they
African
get one category. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean it's like
And they shouldn't put them by themselves. I mean, Davido's stuff is good
and then
enough in R&B and hip hop.
her song is Push to Start. Right? Push to Start. That's her song. Push to Start.
Mm,
I've not listened to it now. I will go and listen to it. I've not listened to it, but it's Push to Start. But then I mean if that song won over the video and Omale with you, I mean it's like that because man that everyone was jamming to that joint last year summer, right? Is that with you
yeah,
was popping everywhere and the video was doing his thing, to for him not to win that, but all those that were nominated in that category was Talia, Davido, Bonabo, Arya Star and Wizkid. I mean, a lot of, all of the heavyweights, I guess, from Africa were nominated in that category. But as you said, they only get one category. But even at that, man, I think the video should have, and he has never won a Grammy. That's the thing. But he's still young.
yeah,
Hopefully,
he is so young.
yeah,
Best
yeah,
African music performance.
yeah.
Yeah, Tyler. Is it
Talia.
Tyler or is it Talia? Because you've been
Talia.
saying Talia. It's Tyler.
Well,
And yeah,
they've been calling her Talia. That's you might pronounce it that way. You might pronounce it that way, but that's how they call her.
and then we say Davido, but it's Davido.
Okay, so
Davido. Uh, Omala, Wizkid, Burna Boy,
mm,
Iris. You see, they put everybody in one category, and Iris Star could have been in a lot of these R&B categories. So I think they should change that. They shouldn't just stick them in this one category. So they're always going to be competing for this one award.
yeah. But anyways, we here at Inner Circle Pocket will advocate for them, right? The Grammy should change. should
Yeah,
have more categories. Should have more categories than just one category. And
one
putting all the
category
heavyweights.
for African for Afro. Because if you think what's driving music right now is Afro pop, so how it's disrespectful to have one category for them
Mm,
right now, right? But I will
okay.
say shout out to Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. Shabuzi's song Amen won. Shabuzi's a great country music artist, you guys. African American guy. I mean, the players at B, they I think Beyonce took away from Shabuzi's year because he was having a killer year coming into 2025 where he could have been on the road, touring and just, killing it when it comes to awards for his country album. And you had, what's the name of the album? I don't even know Beyonce's country music album came and just killed it. And so, shout out to him. I'm happy that she was nowhere to be nominated. I don't know why she wasn't nominated at all, but
Well,
Shabuzi.
because she did a country album, and that's not her lane. But anyway, I think, but it had a good. I mean, it had some good reviews though, right? Folks like it, but that's not her lane though. So maybe that's
Yeah,
why she.
that album is very controversial. I don't think we really got to put our opinions on it. We just had to swallow it.
Yeah. Well, that's the Grammys. Anything else to share about the Grammys, or we go want to move to love? February is a month of love. Valentine is coming. I don't know what your
Who are you in love with, Abraham? Yes, let's
no,
move to love.
no, I'm not in love with anybody. But I'm just saying, the folks out there, Psycho fans out there, be listening to this stuff. And February is a month of, last year we did a great series, right? Last year on the finance, on the business and finance, we did a series about just love, and that stuff was lit, right? We really enjoyed it last year, but man, there's been a lot going on. But first of all, anyway, I don't know about us here in Minnesota, right? With ICE chasing us down. I don't know. Is anybody making love or anybody into love thing here?
I just want to know how expensive is love, right?
Yeah.
Because it's I want to know how much this industry makes.
Oh, you want to know how much the industry
Yes.
makes? Tell
Yes.
me any idea. Tell me any idea. She wants to know how much the industry makes.
Ideas
Valentine,
makes for on Valentine's Day.
yeah,
Jesus, they make millions of dollars, so if
billions.
not even billions, they make millions of dollars.
billions, billions.
Yeah,
They make billions of
this
dollars.
is a very marketable
Just
marketable
online dating
holiday.
alone is highly profitable. Online dating makes about $6.18 billion annually.
Just online dating.
Yeah, am I reading this correctly? Like,
Why would you not know that, right? There's all these platforms, and there's all these platforms who like do matchmaking, right? There's Match.com or whatever, there's all these different.
Tinder comes in as number one. Hinge, Match.com.
There's a lot of it out there.
Tinder alone generated $3.5 billion in 2024. What did Tinder does? What can I do to become like?
Are you into that? Are you into that other stuff?
I've never did online dating.
No, you didn't answer my question. You want to know what Tinder does? You gotta go research Tinder. Are you into the other world or something? That's what I think.
No, I'm just saying, like, how come I couldn't come up with a Tinder to be making this kind of money? Isn't it just a match dating website?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yes.
Yeah. But in our community though, right? With Valentine coming, you know how it is in our community, right? It's not you gotta be folks gotta be how many gifts folks will be looking for the ladies? Taylor.
Well, to be honest, I think to me Valentine is overrated. That's my opinion. Yes, in my opinion. I'm entitled to mine. And the reason that I'm saying that it's overrated, I think to me, when it comes to this love making and the way that people treat their partners, in my opinion again, right? I think Valentine should be every day. Why is it that? In fact, that I want to know the background of this Valentine. Who's the person that came up with this just February 14 to say that everybody should run to store to go and buy something for their lovers? And society have made this day that do you know that even if you bring your wife even flower, that African women, not all of them, some African women don't like flowers. I know a guy that brought flower to his wife, she used that flowers to beat him with the flowers. Honestly, do you know what she told the man? She said that, "Are you a stupid idiot?" She said, "Can you imagine your mates are giving their wife car keys and you are bringing me flowers, something that's going to die overnight?"
Well, apparently, let me tell you where the key categories of spending is not car keys. So last year, Valentine's made $27.5 billion.
So yeah, just Valentine
Can you
alone.
imagine?
So
Just
they said,
Valentine's.
he
I'm
said it's
telling you.
overrated. He said
And what
overrated.
do you think the key
27,
spending categories
$27
were?
billion. Imagine that. $27 billion. Imagine
Yeah.
that.
And what do you think was the thing that people bought the most of? Flowers
Chocolate.
is on here. Flowers is on here. Yep. Candy. What
Ah.
else?
What's about? I mean, when you say
Um.
like what's about like going out to eat or something?
Yes, going
Does
out to
that
eat is
Restaurant.
second
fall
in
in
the
that
list.
category?
Yeah, second. So here are the key spending categories. Jewelry is number one, $6.5 billion.
Okay.
Evening out is $5.4 billion. And
Jesus
those
Christ of
flowers
God.
that she chose to beat her husband with, flowers make $2.9 billion on
Okay.
Valentine's
So
Day.
let's just focus on the top three categories. I mean, it's like
That's the top three:
okay,
jewelry, evening out, and flowers.
maybe go to top five. Then we can discuss the top five. So
Okay,
okay,
candy and then
okay,
greeting cards.
greeting card. Okay. So number one is what again?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Okay. Maybe is it for is it okay? I'm confused about that though. Is like, are you buying? Is it a ring? I mean, does ring fall in that category?
I'm sure a lot of people probably get engaged
Engagement
on
ring.
that
Yeah.
day.
They get
Yes.
Yeah.
engaged. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
vow
Okay.
renewals, or people upgrade the ring for Valentine's Day present.
Okay, so
So
that's
yeah.
that's why it will make sense that ring will fall in that category, but not in our community though. I don't
Mhm.
think anyone go that right in our community. I think when it comes to our community, I think that top two one right is like going out to eat. That's what everybody does. It's like I'm true or false. True or false. Yeah, you guys are laughing, but I think that's what everybody. That's the lane we are in, not that jewelry one. Not
Just
that.
don't buy them flowers, according to Taylor May. Taylor May said, "Don't buy flowers,
But yes, but my
or
man.
else you
Don't
will
buy
get
flowers. So
weird."
ah.
But my mentor that means onto something though, right? Because African women or Liberians or Liberian women will say, "Oh yeah, you guys, African men or Liberian men don't get flowers," and then we get them flowers. You know what I mean? It's like you say, really, flowers on Valentine? Tell them.
I think
Okay, go ahead.
if you've been together for a long time
Mm-hmm.
and you are economically conscious, you're
Mm-hmm.
not just spending money to be spending money because of the holiday. I'm okay with the jewelry because I told my husband, I said, going forward, like on Christmas and stuff like that, if we invest in jewelry, it makes sense. That's about investment. That's a part of our investment portfolio because it has value. It's going to,
It depends what kind of jewelry though. Not every kind of jewelry has value.
well, yeah, please buy the jewelry that has value. Yeah, don't go back
You see, now she
uh,
want now she want to put her friend in. That number one category is not for our community. Folks, don't listen to that advice. If you tell your husband that,
No.
don't venture in that number one category because
I want jewelry. Don't
when
buy
it comes
me.
to that jewelry, tell me maybe you can buttress me on this. But when it comes to that jewelry, what do you think they want? Either gold or diamond. It's not just anything from maybe
Well,
five
good.
below.
They want diamonds. So
Yeah,
they're
I
looking
see.
for diamonds. No go. They want diamonds.
Yeah, you see, no go, right? It's like they want diamonds, right? Especially, and that's the reason that is the number one category. It's the number one because the one is diamond. That's the reason why it's what $6.5 billion.
Yep, $6.5 billion just on Valentine's Day. These numbers are just for Valentine's Day.
27, 27, 26.
See me that.
$7.5 billion was made last year.
Wow.
And last year is one of the toughest economical years.
And every year seems to
In
tough.
this country, but
Even right now it's gonna. I mean, economically things are still tough. This year might even be higher. This year might even. I mean, it got every year tops. The previous year anyway. That's how it works. And
it
that's
could
just
be, February is tax month too, so that could be driving it.
but not everyone. Oh, okay, that's when folks start getting their tax. Is it by Valentine folks start getting their tax returns or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Taylor, is it? Is
Do
it?
you do you do you know that? Let me tell you guys a secret. Years back I used to date this girl, Miss B. You know that sometimes some people, when you don't appreciate things that people do for you, Abby. So I went in this big holiday, Valentine's Day. So I went and bought a pocketbook that cost, I think it's probably like, was it $3,000 or maybe $4,000 that I paid for this pocketbook? I brought the back, packaged the back well. It was Louis V. I come package the back well, they don't design the back, put it inside, give back. I take give out. on this day. Do you know that that girl does not appreciate that gift? I didn't give her a receipt though. The bag should go and just put the bag inside among the collections.
Maybe she
And
didn't
she said
know.
that what apparently maybe she didn't even know. Okay, no problem. This is where the joke is coming now. So next time, holidays again. So I said, you know what? Since I like to buy pocketbook, she like pocketbook. I went to Burlington. I bought a pocketbook for $14. Do you know that that girl she will wear that $14 pocketbook every day? $14. So that shows. I said, okay. So this is how you want to be treated, Abby? No problem. $4,000 bag, you will not use it, but $14 you are putting on your arm. I like this bag. Okay, no problem. Collect it.
But
So
that's
from
what
that
they all
day,
do, though. It's not what every female does, right? They want their most expensive stuff, but they don't use it.
I would say sometimes
okay.
you like what you like.
Right.
Like we like what we like. So I like smaller purses. You know, my husband wanted to buy me a Gucci purse. He went to the store. He was showing me the biggest one. I said, I want that little one over there. I buy my purse. You know, other people got their big Gucci purses. Everybody likes my little Gucci purse. So people like what they like. I'm like, you guys went in the store and you
That's
guys
true.
thought bigger. You thought bigger was better. So you're just buying it big so everybody can know that you have a Gucci purse or a Louis purse. Here it is. I bought me a portable purse because I knew how I wanted to rock the purse. I knew where I wanted to wear the places, the type of place I wanted to wear the purse, right? If I go to the club, I don't want to be carrying something in my hand. I want something I can wear across my shoulder. So that's all. I took all of that in consideration when my husband was in the store picking out a purse for me. So people like what they like. Sometimes it's not all about the brand, but it's about the style, the size, the color. And maybe there's something about that $14 purse that delivered for her.
But yes, my point though. Yes, my point though. When it comes to Louis or Gucci or these, or Prada or these expensive stuff, the majority of ladies buy these things and just display them. They never use them. They use them like once in a blue moon. It's not just the fact of the matter. So to the May's point, he bought a $4,000 item, thinking that she's gonna like it because of the price. But she
They
actually
just,
like
they just
it.
want it to be inside their collection.
Exactly. She might only use it once or twice a year, right? Or a special occasion, maybe going out with, somewhere where she want to show off, right? It's not what you ladies do.
Well, just thank
Hey,
God she
can
didn't
I tell you something? Can
she
I
didn't
tell
put
you
you in the
something? Can I
collection.
tell you? Do you know that the day that they will choose to wear that bag, Mr. President, you know that they will not put when they're carrying bag, they'll go put their hands down like this. When they are carrying expensive bag like that, they go do like this. Inside, they go walk like this, so with that bag so that everybody can see that they are using it. Oh my God. This
Yeah.
like no balance. So they go whole packing book like this so that everybody will see that they are working with Chanel, maybe Gucci, like she said, something like that.
Okay. So,
Even if somebody greet them, they will use that packet book to say hi to them.
but
So that they can see that they are
here's
using
the thing though.
Gucci.
But here's the thing though, right? In our community, though, I don't think a lot of folks go that expensive route. I think number two is the most popular one in the community. I know Miss B love jewelry, but they're going out to eat. I mean, that's the most popular thing. Which one do you do, Taylor? Do you do the jewelry, the eating out, or the flowers? Which one?
I do. Let me be honest to you. One I think probably last year with the children. So I went to this. I know you know the jewelry so called Zales, right?
Oh yeah, that's one of the most
So I
popular
went to
ones. I mean,
Zelle.
right now, if you are watching TV
Yeah,
on the Zelle commercial, you're
good.
going to see. Go.
I went there, and I have the 3 kids in the house, including me. So each one of those children had their own diamond necklace for their mother. So the one that have love heart on it, the other one maybe have something different, the other one have something different. So each one of them had their own boxes in their hand. We just wait to appreciate her. My own, I don't even know what I give her that day. But yes, I think to me, on this, like I'm not saying because I said that it's overrated. Don't get me wrong, but does that mean that I does not participate in it? I do, because they look up to those days. They will hang out with their friends when they go back to work. So it's not about me. The friends will ask them, just like Christmas. They'll call us. They say, "Was Santa good to you?" They call us Santa on Christmas Day. Can you imagine? Man, us. They'll call us
Yeah.
Santa. Was Santa good to you? So on those days like that, yes, I do. Like Miss B is right. Women, they say diamonds are girls, best friends. To be honest, so I think that maybe if those days something that you can please them, if it's something that will make them happy, I think that you should do it because I don't go out to eat on Valentine. For one reason, it's too crowded. I don't like it. I do not like it. We do exchange of gift. I mean, my wife, sometimes she don't even give me gift. I don't care. Those things, like I said, that's why I use the word I say so already, because in my mind, every day is Valentine's Day. You should be able to treat your partner with that love and respect that that person deserves, with the little things that you do. What do you help them clean up the house? When they are cutting
I
onions,
like
you are
that.
wearing your shorts. Yes. You are working with them in the kitchen. They say, oh, blend this pepper for me. You can blend the pepper. Cut this onions, cut the chicken feet. Those things to me, that's for me, like I said, because I'm a different guy. So I consider those things. Valentine is every day. One should not wait for just one day that government have choose to make everybody run to the store. And I think too, maybe sometimes if you can be spontaneous in a relationship, to me, Miss B, it's a very good thing because people should not wait for these days to come before they surprise their partners. You should be able to go sometimes randomly buy a cat. Maybe after three weeks or 3 months like that. When before she go to bed, maybe from showering, you go and put it underneath her pillow. Let me tell you, one time Valentine, I fought inside Victoria's Secret in the painted aisle. Do you know? No, honestly, Miss B, this is true story. So I'm walking to this aisle. I know my wife's size that she wear. So as I'm walking to go and collect this panty, this lady too running to go and collect this panty. The two of us met there at the same time. I said, "This panty is. I'm going to take it." You know what she said to me? Ew. I said, "What's ew?" I said, "This is for my wife. Oh. This panty is for my wife. You are not going to take this panties." So I make. Oh yeah, and those are some of the things that I'm talking about, right? If you can go to places like Victoria's Secret, when they are not even watching, go inside the panties drawer, look inside to see what size that they wear. You collect maybe, they always have those things on days like this. You buy enough of it, probably put it inside her drawer. That's
Thank you,
surprise.
Taylor Made. Are you
My
guys
man,
with
Taylor,
me?
my man, Taylor May is a love bird. What, my
Yeah.
man?
Honestly,
You said it the bar higher, bro. You said it the you
no,
said it the bar
Miss B,
very,
I'll be
very
honest,
high. Okay.
when this podcast, as we are doing this podcast every time, there are things that sometimes even our brothers, when they are watching this, maybe sometimes if you are watching this tip to this, it should not be because of holiday. And it's true. If you ask my wife now, she was on the phone, she'll tell you. So I do those things. And sometimes, like I use the word spontaneous, right? Because
Yeah.
if sometimes days that she's not even expecting, I know her job. I'll go to where they have this nice bouquet of flower. I pay for the flower sometimes. They go and deliver it to her. That have nothing to do with no holidays, you know.
Yeah.
And you know that when she see even all her friends to job, she said that sometimes, Eddie, she said, the time that I've been to that job, I've never seen none of my friends receive flower to work. What does that tell you? You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So these are things that if man can start to do, if you know that she come home from work, that she'll be tired, before she gets home, like me and my children, on Friday night is cleaning up night. To me, that's Valentine. When I see that she's tired, there's no food in the house, I go and collect food from the Africans to come back and cook before she gets from work. That way that if she come from work and walk into a clean house, she's very happy. And I think to me, that's the pure definition of this thing called relationship, because if you cannot do that at home, and then nighttime, after the women has worked hard, they stay on their feet, they went to the market, they buy food, they take care of the children, and they're coming for 8-hour walk, and you cannot even contribute to help them. Then nighttime, after all this walking around the work that they are doing like this, you want to touch them at night and say that they are tired. You say that, oh, you don't want to give me love. How can you be using somebody like that? So,
Man,
so these
Taylor
are
Made
things
is
I think to
fooling
me
y'all.
we need to
Y'all
do.
listening to this?
First of all, what's going to happen here today after tonight's show, after tonight's segment? People want to clown Taylor May, right? They want to clone him, right? Because it's like, man, they think that they want to say, what can I find another Taylor May? Or what can I find a Taylor May? Right? Because they think he's explaining.
That's why I'm telling me,
But where can the ladies find another Taylor May?
Let their men come and watch
But,
the Inner Circle podcast and learn from Taylor Made. That's how you
and
get
learn.
enough. Come learn.
I'll tell you guys this, and this is out of all honesty. There is nobody in this world. You will see that somebody will tell you, oh, there's somebody look like Miss B. Somebody resembled Brother Abraham. Somebody looked at Taylor May. But I can guarantee you, there is nobody in Miss B have the same attribute. You know,
That's
and
true.
this knowledge, the reason why we are on this podcast, we are here to share ideas because these are things sometimes that break in homes. These are things sometimes that even women that they will see that maybe other man, you know, they say that women likes to hear what they like to hear. And us men, we are attracted, like to see things, right? So
Hmm.
if you are playing sometimes just this little role, this thing keeps pattern a relationship hold together. You cannot wait till somebody is telling you, oh, every day I'm the person who's cleaning the house all the time. I'm the person who's doing the dishes all the time. I'm a person always doing the laundry. Why is it I'm paying all the bills all the time? Those are Valentine. When you can chip in and just incorporate all of these things and make it a whole and just help and make this relationship balance, marriages is going to last. And because
Mm.
all of these things are not happening in this world, especially in this country that we're living in, that's what's causing most of the divorce that you're seeing because people get burned out, they get tired.
That's
Where's the
true.
help coming from? You know?
And, I guess that's we're on the topic we're on, but like he's saying, it is the help. We all, anybody's wife, girlfriend, whoever she may be, your partner, that help that you can provide in the household is important than any amount of money, to be
Very
honest.
important. Very important.
Because we all
Thank you,
know
Miss
both
B. Yes.
households, we're all working. Yeah, we're all working. But the reality is, because you may be the breadwinner or you bring more, even sometimes when they don't bring more, men just conclude your wife is there to do all the domestic stuff at home, and that's wrong.
It should not be like
Everybody
that.
needs that help. Like, do a coupon book this year for Valentine's Day. Do a 28 a coupon book with 28 different days throughout this whole year. She can cash in
Hmm.
those coupons. And maybe the coupon she cash in is a back rub or a feet rub or laundry,
Hmm.
right? Or a hotel stay, like that's a
Mm.
gift can look like, maybe I need a staycation away from the family and the chores. Like, give me a
Mm.
one night stay in the hotel. I go to the spa, depending on which hotel you book for me. The Ivy, let me help you out. The Ivy, you can do the whole spa package and a day at the hotel. But do a coupon book. February has 28 days. Do a coupon book as a gift. And within those 28 days, 28 coupons for the 28 days, each day is a different type of coupon that she can cash them in to get something done for her that she likes.
Well, folks, for all the lovebirds out there, you have two love gurus on here tonight. To give give you all of the love advice. Next weekend is Valentine's, right? So we have my man Taylor May, on the Inner Cycle podcast entertainment segment tonight.
Saturday, man.
Giving
Yeah,
giving
that's
love
good.
advice, and Miss B chiming over own love's advice, a love coupon 28 days, not just taking her out to eat, but do a 28 day do a 28 day coupon or something, or what she can pick once a day what it is that she want to do. Remember, if you want to join the conversation tonight, put a comment in the chat. How's your Valentine? What's your Valentine gonna be? This is an entertainment segment. We talk about the Grammys a
And
little bit.
can I add to what Miss B said, Mr.
Go ahead.
President?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Miss B, I salute you. That idea that you brought up, brilliant, excellent, right? So, like Miss B rightfully said, and we know that, like AB, Mr. President said earlier in this when this show started, we know that even it's not everybody that have the money. So maybe Ms. B is not telling you that, you should use, because February have 28 days. So you should use that 28 days just in February. It's 365 days in a year.
There you go. Yep.
If you cannot even do all of those on that 28 days in February, you can split those 28 days in the 365 days in a year,
Yep.
that you can find a way to do something. That's another way to look at it, that way that
Yeah.
you can balance budget, and
Oh yeah,
sometimes too,
that's
to
what I
women,
meant. Yes. Use to spread the
yeah.
28 day across the 12 months. Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. But
yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tila.
Yeah, so and I think second to what I was about to say is that you know even the workload of man sometimes get very difficult for us man as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this my advice to maybe even some women that are listening to this podcast. Man as well, they are not slave. when you can contribute to your husband in a house, paying bills and do what you can, that would give him also the opportunity to be able to save some money. That if you need your nails done, he can provide it. If you need your hair done, he can give you that extra money. If you need to travel, you can ask him, he can give you all of those extra money. But if you just put all of that responsibility on just one person, and then at the end of the day, when he's finished paying mortgage for $4,000, you have to pay light bill, car payments, and he left for nothing. And then you say that, oh, my husband cannot do anything for me. Why about maybe if you are helping him, that way that he will be able to save some money to be able to do some things for you too. So this Valentine, I think maybe people should try to practice those things because every help counts. Like Ms. B. Rice put it said, women are not
Yes,
slaves to us.
but yes,
Man
my
need to step
question.
up their game to be helping women.
Here's my question to you to love gurus though. Is it a two-way street? It's never a two-way street when it comes to Valentine or maybe like the 28-day coupon you talk about. It always seems to be a one-way street, right? And and to to Tita May's point, I mean it's like a lot of men go through a lot of stuff, right? And sometimes like and people feel that hey, he's tough, he's the man, and blah blah blah, and and things like that. And especially in our community, sometimes some folks, man, I know I'm gonna get in trouble here tonight. Some dudes have their side chick.
That's okay.
They want,
We're here to talk
But anyway,
freely.
is it always a two-way street though, right? Especially in this, is it always a two-way street?
So what I don't want like people to say, oh, 50-50. Well, some households it's 50-50, right? But it doesn't have to be
Yes.
50-50. But I don't like women who say, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to pay anything. That's his job. No, you're wrong. It's a
Thank you.
partnership. You have to do your part and he has to do your part and it's successful. So two-way street, again, it doesn't have to be a two-way street. Not every holiday my husband's going to expect me to buy him something, and not every holiday I'm going to buy him something.
No,
Not
but
every
Valentine.
holiday.
Let's take the Valentine. It's a want to stick to Valentine. Shouldn't it be if I'm just if I, is it only the man's responsibility to give on Valentine?
Well, gifts can be different kinds of ways, and so no, it's not.
Oh, so, so okay, so, but what? But
Clack
the
it.
gift, the gift that she's talking about, the gift she's talking about is two-way enjoyment. Why is it like? Why is it? What does that?
I
Why
said
does
you.
it have to be a gift?
I said gifts can be different kinds of ways. I didn't say exactly what the gift was.
Okay. Tell me, you see how they always get the men, right? It's like the men go and buy these diamonds and stuff, or go to the restaurants and buy all the expensive things. At the end of the day, the only thing you're gonna get, come home and
Some gifts don't
Is
have
the
monetary
is the
value,
box.
and some gifts don't have a monetary price tag. But best believe people paying all types of money for that gift. Either way, shape, or form, that is the ultimate gift. So that is it.
okay. So guys, if you are buying your diamond or going to an expensive restaurant, just remember the only gift you should be expecting is
It's the box.
It's the gift
that
that keeps on
has no monetary value.
It's the gift that keeps on
It's the
giving.
box.
It's priceless. That's why it's priceless. Yes, it's a priceless gift.
Okay.
Okay.
But on another note, I will say this to you guys. I think to me,
Mhm.
it's a good practice for the gift thing is true. Most man are the one that do those things, but I found that very romantic at times when your wife knows your size as well. Sometimes she go to Marshall and those places get like white t-shirt for you. If she look in your drawer, and see that maybe if the ones that you have, they are all beat up, they're getting old. And I think to me, you see, and I was talking about even strengthening the fabric of relationship. You see all of these things that I just mentioned now. You see that even in the past, if a girl or a woman has dated somebody in the past, and I said before that maybe there's no other person in Miss B has the same attributes. Look, people are not stupid. They will look back and see that maybe people that have dated in the past that they have never come close to these things, all of these things that I have mentioned. And women are not stupid. They know where they find that security. Because if they can find one person
among everybody inside this world that have those things, that you are made with those things, and you can deliver them. Mba, to God who made me, they cannot leave you easily. I'm not saying that people cannot do what they want to do, what they like to do. They will do it, but they'll always know that. Even their friends, they knows it. They will tell them that, but you get a go, because they know the outside world is not easy, my brother. They know the complaints that is coming from homes, from people. They know sometimes what is at stake in marriages and relationship. I tell you the truth. So, sometimes it's a good thing, Miss B, to be honest, for not just the box. The box is automatic because at nighttime, yes, that's where you see Barcelona and Madrid. You center ball inside the bed, Barcelona and Madrid, or Manchester and Arsenal.
Okay.
So it's good sometimes too if they can just pick up some things and bring it, and give it to the husband too. Sometimes husband, we need that, from our wives. It makes us happy too to know that somebody care.
That's true.
You know.
Ladies, here's some good gift ideas. So I bought my husband the foot pedicure thing at home where you can soak your feet, get your feet done, and I've given him some pedicures at home, so you can do that as a gift. I went on Amazon, and of course that became a whole thing because I was just like, okay, I want to find a foot spa. And then there was like so many different types, like the ones that he can put his feet in there. It massages the feet, as he's sitting his feet in there, soaking to get his pedicure. So that's a good gift. Crock pots. So my mother-in-law, she's a Southern woman. She used to be a Southern woman. She was the mean cook for the family. And my husband just loved these crock pot meals. And so I went and bought him a crock pot last year. What I got in return is that he tends to cook Sunday dinners. So he'll make the greens, the turkey necks, cornbread. He makes good potato salad. People have come and eaten that potato salad. So now it's like the expectation is he's going to make potato salad for events when we get invited. And so I bought him a crock pot, and now I got Sunday dinners. So ladies, buy the man a gift, and sometimes you both will enjoy the gift.
Okay, so
Yes.
actually, this is a 1 hour segment. So I mean, the two of you are the love gurus. Folks like us. We are not even close yet. But so I'll let you guys give the love advice for this Valentine. What are the best gifts? And what should the ladies? Miss B, you will tackle what the ladies should be getting the men, and Taylor May, you will tackle what the men should be getting the ladies this Valentine 2026. So Taylor May, I'll let you go first.
Okay. I mean, yes. So thanks for having me. As you can see that we are on this topic now. If you're a man and you are listening to this podcast, Inner Circle, this not by force. If it's something that you never did before, and I'm glad that it's next weekend. It's not this weekend. If you have the time, you have some money saved. This Valentine, it shouldn't cause you to go and break the bank, because when you spend too much money and the bills are due, that's one thing. Sometimes people try to go out of the lane to please their wives and their husband. Then next thing, when this holiday pass, the bill is not paid. So don't put yourself in a situation like that. Man, another advice is for women: do not pressure your boyfriend or your husband, because people have and some people don't have, a lot of money. And I don't think that this holiday should define what your relationship or marriage lies on. Going to giving advice as for what you need to get for your wife or your husband or your wife. I'm sorry. I think to me, like I said to you people earlier, you live with your wife in the house. If you see sometimes, even her otherwise is if it's getting old, days like this, go sneak behind her. You don't need her permission. Go see that maybe if you don't have enough, go to the store. Go to Victoria's Secret. They'll have maybe sometimes they'll say 6 for $30. Go and buy it. Buy maybe at least if you can buy like $120 worth. That's almost 18 to 20 on the wares. Women love this thing because at the end of the day, guess what? We are the one that are going to take down those panties. So if you buy them panties, it's not the bad idea. That's number one. Miss Miss B talk about jewelry. Yes, sometimes you want them to be shiny. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can go to the store and you know that she's your lady, I'm going to do that. If you can buy her, it don't have to be top-notch jewelry store. But I think to me, it's the thought that counts. And women, please, that beg. If your husband can just give you something little, appreciate it. because maybe at this time you don't have it yet. But when the time comes, if you have, you can tell that you will do more with the little that you have. So you can go and buy, if you can buy panties, go and buy some panties for her. If you know her breast size, if it's 32B, go and buy 32B, the breast bra for her. If you
Okay.
can buy flour, if you know your wife does not like flour, please, my advice, don't buy flour for African women that don't like flour, because don't say that they packers were the one that set you up. I have witness here. If you know your wife is going to beat you with flour, because by now you should know that your wife does not like flour. If you buy flour for her, she beat you. Do not blame us on the packets. We are giving you advice now. Know what your wife or your girlfriend like. Like by this time, you should know. So you can
Mm-hmm.
buy flowers, you can take her out to restaurant to eat, no problem. And then when you come home, sometimes you can even be Miss B. One time what I did, maybe I'll share with you people something. So in the house, what my wife did one time, we decided not to even to go to hotel. When I came home, she have made our room a dining room of Valentine dining state place. When I opened the door, my mind was blown. She had this big basket with wine, champagne. She liked Baileys. Baileys was inside those things. And she have decorated the room with rose petals everywhere, including the bed. Changed the sheet. The sheet new, red, white. You know, so I was shocked. Well, honestly, yes. Sometimes, look, you cannot, it's not the time that you have to take the Valentine outside. You can change your room setting to all these different, change the bed sheet to red and white bed sheet, change the pillows, you buy a new blanket, comforter, whatever that they call it, and decorate the room. Use rose petal. It's inside the dollar store. Is there buy a lot of them, red and white. Decorate the room.
Mm-hmm.
When she come home and she look at it with the drink set, she's going to be happy. It's not all the time that you have to think that you have to spend money. You cannot spend money all the time. And sometimes to women, relationship, people get tired of that same bedroom. Like Ms. B said, we can go and get hotel, just one night stay. Go and get it. You are the one that going to enjoy it by all means, anyways. Like I said, the panties, you are the one that will take down panties. Why can't you invest in panties for them?
Okay.
So that's my advice to you.
Okay. But thank you so much for that good advice. Folks, man, you just hear from my man Tito Bit. That's a great love advice for the guys. Let's be the ladies.
I mean, ladies, men like experience. It's not for them. It's not about that item. It's about the experience. And so I think Taylor made kind of talked about some of the experience, right? You can transform that bedroom, provide that
Yes.
massage, light the candles, set the
There you
room,
go.
try something different that you don't normally do, bring something different and creative that you don't normally do. And they'll always be like, oh, remember that one last time? What about we repeat that time again, right? They'll be thinking about that moment, that day, that experience for a long time to come. They'll always remember the experience and say, oh, yeah, remember the last time? Yeah, I really enjoy ourselves that last time, right? So it's with men, it's not about the item or the thing, it's about the experience. So see what you can do to provide a good experience. Again, if you do like a man that likes things, buy him things that he can use, and maybe he can even use them for you, to get so that you guys can probably both benefit for the gift sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Again, like I said, the foot massage thing works really great. A foot spa, that's what it is. It's a foot spa, which it has a massager in there. That way you can give him again that experience of getting a pedicure. I know he could go to the salon and get it. You can pay for it that way. I've done that. I've bought my husband a gift card from the salon for him to go get a manicure, pedicure, or you can buy him the massage,
Nice.
pay for a massage, go get him a gift card, pay for a massage. Those are the things that they like as well. Again, that can be like a part of the day. The day can start somewhere with breakfast. You can end the day somewhere else. Just think about the experience that you can provide for your partner, and they'll enjoy it.
Okay. Well, you see, folks, you have heard from the two love gurus tonight. Good advice. I hope you all take that advice and implement it this Valentine 2026. But that's what this whole month, right? As we did last year, we're gonna be doing, series. We're gonna do a love series, right? Tomorrow, tune in for another love for another love session tomorrow on a different skill. But man, it's been a great show. So thank you so much to you guys, folks. Thank you, Miss B. Thank you, Taylor May. I know it was last minute, man, but always you come and entertain our audience. It was great having you on tonight. Well,
Of
we'll
course.
see you
Of
guys back
course.
here tomorrow with another great segment. February is a month of love. And Miss B favorite month. I'm a get patient favorite month here. You know
And
that
it's
we
Black History Month.
we
So
favorite month is Black History Month, so
yeah,
we're gonna be doing it big on the
busiest
Inner
one.
Cycle podcast this month. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow. You have a good night.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you. Good night, guys.
Lift every voice. So join the conversation. Let's